Leo. Leo, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is a week ahead tarot card reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Please take the messages that I share where and how they resonate in your life. They are your message. This message is a timeless reading, and it comes to you when you are ready to hear it, when you need to hear it. You call it in for the week that you're in. That being said, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There is a new message every single week. I love you guys so much, and if you're looking for personal readings, find my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and book and schedule a reading with me. Let's go. First card out, this is very gentle energy. First card out is time for a deep dive. Time to, in other words, time to fall in love. 6 is the energy of Venus. Venus rules abundance. Venus rules value systems, what we desire, what is attractive to us. This card does imply romance, though, right? It implies beauty. It implies attractiveness. We all know that about a swan, right? Swans are considered to be very beautiful creatures. So there's something here that is gloriously graceful and attractive. Time for a deep dive. A deep dive into what? Your aesthetic or your heart. This is very romantic energy. We also have magic works through you. That is you being the magician, Leo. Also, this is Cancerian energy, so it could be creating a child, creating a family, seeing beauty in one of your children or because of it. This is transformative energy, Leo. So it's definitely kind of like bridging the space between two different extreme parts of your life. This is maturation. This is familiar. This is love and family. Then we have time to let go of your heartache and of your suffering. This is scorpionic energy. Those things deep inside that have been hurting you. Time for a deep dive, Scorpio. You're about to be able to release that sadness, all that pent-up sadness, all that frustration, and all of those questions that you've been having. Time for a deep dive it's optimism. It's gonna come in and make it better for you. Then we have cow spirit. The miracles are endless. So my only question to you this week, Leo, is are you ready for all the abundance you're about to receive? There is an energy here of a great deal of abundance that's going to be able to heal whatever needed healing and has been making your heart suffer. There's something here with romance and finance that is now going to transform itself into something beautiful. Let's dig down through tarot. Wow. I don't know about lottery cards, but I know about tarot cards. And this lineup right here is hitting the lottery of tarot cards. So you're starting in a good place, Leo. What's going on, God? All this happiness, all the abundance. What's going on? Strength. I think I said this to Cancer too. You might want to go watch their reading as well this week, because you do sit close to each other on the chart, and sometimes energies are similar. I just want to say this. I remember saying this to them, that I think blessings are heavier than burdens. And that's why you have the burdens, to develop the strength you need to be able to carry the responsibility of the blessing. Because blessings are their partnership with God. That's what they are. And you need to be hella strong to be able to handle that. And that's what's going on. Strength shows up. But it's showing up to let me know you have really looked your demons in the face and tamed one of these beasts. Tamed the fear, tamed the primal, made friends with it, made peace. Once again, Leo, this is an implication that this week is going to bring you peace from a very difficult and challenging situation that you have been suffering from. There is some beautiful healing, tranquility, and harmony that is in the cards for you this week. Moving on from pain and suffering, moving on from struggle, moving on from strife, or actually moving. Definitely moving away from whatever it is that was plaguing you, finally being able to see some movement and progress. This comes in the form of a message, and I will get what that message is going to say. Of a message, it comes in through email. It comes in through, it's a short message. It's small. It's like a little announcement coming in. Could even be a short phone call or text or DM, something like that, coming in. Okay, God. My neighbor's dog is barking. I apologize. What is this message going to say? What is this message going to say? What is this message that's coming in for Leo? There has been some sort of adjustment or rebalancing or changes in your financial situation. There has been some change because you have completed a cycle. This represents the completion, the finish. It's like that zero. You're back to, you're cleared out. Something is cleared out. Now this is a major arcana. So this is a faded benchmark in your life, and or this has to do with something that's going on outside of you that is global, but it does complete a really tough cycle for you and will definitely change the dynamic. This is physical, tangible change, or a change to the resources that you have. Could be on the World Wide Web as well. I don't know what y'all got going on in your life, but I do know what the cards are implying. This message is coming through. This is an interesting combination. Harmony, balance, marriage, absolutely. Basically being certain of your passions and solidifying them, making things official, but knowing that everything is good and that you're surrounded by people who celebrate and have as much passion as you. This is usually just happiness, but it's for certain. This is like feeling real good about what you're passionate about. Really sure of what you're passionate about. Could even be some firmament, a house or a home or a relationship, firming itself, solidifying itself. And then we have the Hermit. So this is Virgo. You're either talking to a Virgo, you're either solidifying something with a Virgo, or you're solidifying something that you have been working on for a while. It's taken you a lot of faith to get here. It's taken you pedantic day-to-day commitment to get here, but you're basically nurturing this, you're cultivating it, you're definitely getting it done. And it seems, I'm just going to say this sounds generic, but it seems that the long, hard road that you have traveled alone is over. You're coming to the end of your hardship or pilgrimage, and you're finding this right place. So for some of you, this could also be the offer of new work. Like I said, we're going to kick this off, or it's going to be kicked off with some sort of DM, email, text, or quick message. Let's get a moon card because we got to. And remember, and I hope you come over, there's always an extended reading, guys. That link is down below. Conclusions are within reach, Leo. You're about to announce something. That's what I heard when this card came down. This card doesn't usually say that to me, but conclusions are within reach. And once again, this card is also a card of conclusion. That's what it really is. It's finishing up this cycle. So the recognition that conclusions are within reach. Could this be a time frame? Could be. Let me tell you when it would be. It would be around November, maybe 28th. That would be the time frame, because we have a new moon coming tomorrow on November 13th, if you're watching this video when I upload it. So if you're not, check back in your life and see what was going on around November 13th, 2023, because that's when everything starts this process. And within 2 weeks, by the full moon, you'll see that some real shitty cycle has ended. But it begins now. So this is when you get the phone call or when you enter the tunnel. And after this, I got to tell you, in about 2 weeks, bam, you're going to be in the light. We have this come out in the past. Adjustments are required, and it's in reverse. So basically, no, what you had to do was hold strong. Or, I don't know, to me it represents that you had to hold strong, that it wasn't that you had to adjust, it was that you kind of just had to be patient and wait for the end of this cycle that was also outside of you. We get the World card to imply that, no, dude, you have control when minor arcana come out. You don't have control when major arcana come out. That's why I love tarot, because it actually signifies that there's both fate and free will at play in your life, doing this eternal dance at all times. And they're both present and they're both active. So this major arcana of the World card is reminding us that, Leo, this cycle wasn't just about you. It was about a bigger picture, and you had to wait. It wasn't about really changing your focus. And maybe it's happening because you didn't. Because you held steady to your purpose and you demonstrated your strength. So, God, let us know what's coming in the future. Okay, you're not going to expect this, or it's still too hard to tell exactly, but we're going to try to ask God. You're not going to see this coming, but there is a great deal of resources that are coming to you suddenly. Once again, we have this through some earth sign, so it could be work, could be a job. It is on its way. This is an opportunity maybe that you didn't see coming, stuck between a rock and a hard place just at the right time. It is an offer of financial income, could even be some sort of a house, or that you buy, or your house appreciates really quickly, or something is here. It's got to do with money, finances, tangible resources. So it could be equity as well that is growing. It's like you didn't even see this happening. You didn't even realize it was happening, but it does. Maybe this has taken a long time to get there. The Virgo card implied that as well. Also, the delivery system has been slow and lethargic, but it's speeding up. And the Wheel of Fortune says Leo can be sure that there's abundance here for them. This is also major arcana. It also represents a karmic cycle that has been completed. It has been earned. So whether you realize it or not, though I'm sure that intuitively you felt it, there was a test and there was a training ground and your ass was in it. But now, this is when you win the fucking Olympics, or at least get your ass out of training. You're not going to be pushed. However, training is not to be forgotten. It is to keep up. It is to make sure that you now know the skill set and discipline that it takes to be able to keep something going without God putting the pressure on you. This is like the pressure now becomes internal, not from stress, but from high standards, right? And that's also what we're reminded of when we think of anything Saturnian or karmic. Keeping the standards high, being effective and efficient. And now it's almost like I can do this by myself. You don't need the fucking training wheels anymore, Leo. Let's go to the extended. I'll see you guys there.